When I started, it was just crush. It was workouts that I couldn't touch my quads for a week. Now, my training has gone more towards mental, towards psychological, towards longevity. I just don't want to be crippled sore as much. I like being sore. I like working hard. Like, have you gone through a similar transition where you're just not training as hard, or you're training differently? Like, how do you train now as opposed to, like, what's your mindset now as opposed to like 21 when you were crushing it?
Well, so like it's interesting that you brought that up because I was just talking to my boyfriend about that because I used to train so like just until, like you said, like until I was like crippled in the gym, like I had to be just like being like that's what would be a good workout, and that's what I would think would give me like the best results. As like I didn't want to be able to walk out of the gym, and I still like I love that feeling of being sore, but I also think I was overworking quite a bit because I would do. At least when I was younger, I was going through all the relationship stuff. So anytime anything would fall out, I would start running like 10 miles a day. I would bike like 40 miles a day. Plus, then I would go back at the gym and then go lift for about 2 hours. So, I mean, my body was just constantly moving, and I think that took a toll. Now I try to work out a lot, like for longevity. I just want to be able to move my body. I want to be able to be flexible. I want to have good core stabilization. Like I want to be able to just move and function as I age.
How do you find that that conflicts with what people come to you for? Because people are going to come to you at kind of like where they want to be or where you were at the beginning. Because I'll have a lot of people that come into my community and they want to get huge, or they want all these results. And what I've been thinking a lot about lately is this progressive habit forming, because it seems like with social media, with all the information, with seeing all these experts or people that have, because when they look at your profile or mine, 10 years, 20 years, people that have amazing results have been going at it for years. No one's like big and shredded and has never lifted for a few years at least. Mm-hmm. So people are trying to copy and emulate experts at expert level. It's kind of like going on, I guess, Guitar Hero and turning on expert you've never played before. Yeah. You're going to maybe hit a button now and again, you know? So like, what are your, like the way I think about it is, but it's hard to push, okay, the basics. And I always talk about the basics. I'm trying to beat that into, so like, even if they don't want to take the advice, at least for me, I feel better about it. At least I'm coming across and I know I'm providing the value. How do you get through to people that are just, they want to jump in the deep end of the pool, which is great, but obviously they're going to get hurt. They're not going to, like, they're not going to stick to it. They can't maintain 6 days a week if they've never trained before.
I usually, like, if someone's paying me, like, say I get like a newbie and they just want to go balls to the wall, 6 days a week workout plan for me to make. And I tell them, I'll do that for you, but just keep in mind that you're going to get burned out pretty quickly, most likely. It doesn't mean that you will, but most people get burned out, and I really want you to stick to it. So I'd rather us, like, if you're coming from someone who doesn't work out at all, why don't we just do a 2 to 3 day workout program for the first few months, and then we'll see where you are from there, and then we can always increase. You don't have to start with this 6 day a week program. I always try to like push that you don't have to do that, just so that at least they know. And if they still want this 6 day a week program, it's all on them. I used to actually have a lot of my clients sign like this thing that said that this is exactly what they wanted, and this is what Michelle told me would happen. So then they can't come back and say that, it's my fault.
That's what's crazy when I started doing the math. So let's say, I'm not going to do it right now, but let's say someone, I guess the average person that goes to a trainer, let's say 3 days a week for an hour. Mm-hmm. Okay. How many hours in a week? 168. So you take 165 divided by 168, and pretty much like 97, 98% of the time, they're not with you.
Yeah.
Yet when they don't get results, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. I had a trainer, but I didn't get results. Yo, the workouts were solid for the hours you were with me. Trust me. You didn't eat any Cheetos. You didn't have any fucking cake in the gym. When you left, if you gain weight, that's because you can't keep your mouth shut. Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.